So it's a Friday night. What are you planning on doing?
You are now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 85, Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. We are back in the fucking pod garage, and when I say we, you know what that means.
Official Ron.E is here.
Oh shit, he came out with the fucking Instagram name. I was talking with someone about you the other day, and we we like that you're official. I thought that was fucking cool, man. You're a goat.
I don't see any other RONEs around here.
I don't know. Did you do a thorough search?
No.
You did not?
Nope.
You might have to be Ron.E 23 or something.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Tell the other fucking Ron.E. What are you doing?
Nothing.
So, someone in the grapevine told me that you've been out running around doing fucking graffiti.
Yeah.
Say no.
No.
Not me, motherfucker.
Not me.
Not you?
Nope.
Someone that looks like you? Nope.
Yeah.
So, we have a question.
Yeah.
The asker asked if he could remain anonymous.
Okay.
And the question is, and we're both going to answer this, all right?
All right.
When you go out and bomb, do you just use your own products, or do you have a favorite other brand? If so, what is it? So I'll have you answer this first, and then I'll answer it.
Well, I haven't really been out with a lot of stuff yet, but I don't really make my own stuff, so...
Well, I mean, you know a guy.
Yeah, I know a guy, but I usually use the I forgot what it's called. The Machine Studios.
Oh, the metal machine?
Yeah, the metal machine.
Yeah, you like that shit, huh?
Yeah.
Me too. That's my favorite. I love that shit. And the last time when you guys went and did your little thing, and you fucking violated multiple rules of the game. What were you using? Some paint marker or some shit?
Yeah, that's the only thing he had.
Like, what were they? Oh, you were using some Poscas or something, right?
Yeah, he said he didn't care if the Poscas would get ruined.
Damn.
So he just told me to use them.
And then that's what you did? Mm-hmm. You know not to go out with him no more like that, right? Because he'll fucking tell on you. Mm-hmm. He will tell on you immediately. He has in the past. Can't run around with people like that. Because he'll tell on you even if you're not even there.
He'll say that
if he gets busted,
I was out with him.
Oh, Aaron did it too. Oh, fuck that. So, whatever.
Yeah.
You're the goat, man. I fuck with you.
You too.
Are you nervous?
No.
You seem nervous. You seem like tight in the shoulders. Pause.
No.
No? Just relaxing?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you been up to?
Nothing really. Nothing much.
Been knocking out at school or what? I know we had to have a fucking conference about you.
Yeah. Wow. My math grade's up a 90. And my lowest grade is 87.
Your lowest is 87 now?
Mm-hmm.
Word that. That's good. That's what I like to hear, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, in the rare occasion that I get to go out and do a little hit-ups here and there, I typically bring my own shit. And mainly that's because I like to test everything and over and over and over and over, and I'm constantly testing. And I always feel like if I use something else, that like it'll be something that I can keep an eye on. And I always like to keep an eye on my shit whenever it's out, and see how it holds up in the different, fucking elements, or if it got buffed, how did it do, or whatever. So anytime I use even paint, fucking spray paint, anything, I always feel like, damn, that could have been a lick I could have hit with a mop, that I could have kept an eye on this and studied this. So 9 times out of 10, I'm using my own shit. But I do frequent streaks. I like streaks a lot. All different types, mix, fucking cut ones or fucking solid, whatever the fuck it is. I've always just been a fan of those because they're quick and they're not real messy and shit. And you could keep them in your fucking vehicle for forever. Well, you could keep the new alcohol shit in the vehicle for pretty much forever, I think, too. But it's more versatile. You don't have to worry about fucking, when you're at work, fucking leaning up against something and fucking exploding a mop in your pocket, which is a very real thing. So I usually roll with a streak, but the other 9 times I'm fucking with a Devastator mop. And I use cheap ass mops for myself. I don't use, in a rare occasion, I'll use one that one that I would that you would purchase when you got a mop. I got like these fucking real shitty ones just for testing because I'm just so fucking cheap that I can't fucking bring myself to use a good one. So I hope that answers the question. But that I didn't actually post up a QA this week. So that was just that was a question that came in after.
Oh.
So what else you got to tell me? Something. Tell me a fucking story. You told me a story about the kid with the lightning or some shit last time. In your history class or some shit. Literature. I don't really remember. Tell me something.
The kid with the lightning.
Yeah, you're reading some book. I don't fucking know.
Oh. The boy who harnessed the wind.
No, it was lightning.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he harness? Pause. He harnessed the wind or the lightning or both?
I talked about the new book we're reading.
What's the new book?
The boy who harnessed the wind.
What's up with all this harnessing of fucking elements that you got? What do they got going on?
I don't know.
Is it fucking Harry Potter?
No, my teacher just likes like Greek mythology and
that's
stuff
cool.
like that.
I can't hate on that. I think that shit's pretty cool. We didn't get to learn about that shit. I mean, you know what's funny, Ronnie?
What?
We learn all kinds of shit in school, right? And a lot of it is like just basically like fucking trivial bullshit, right? And then some of it is good and it's for a reason, but you get like implanted in your mind these factoids, these little things that you just know. Like you see me killing it on Jeopardy and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck I know some of this shit. And I can't remember learning it in school, but I know stuff. So I don't know if you retain the information that you learned, but not exactly where it came from. Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of.
Because I don't know if I like learned this shit. Damn, you seen that?
Yeah, the light flickered.
I wonder if the fucking when they said that fucking solar flare was supposed to be hitting. Because this is nothing else is on this circuit but that light. That's weird. Anyway, like nothing fucking is plugged in to that circuit but this fucking light up here. Anyway, so I was thinking about that one day, like will you remember all this shit when you're old like me, you think? Like, where you learn this and that? Or do you just know that you know it?
I'll probably, like, randomly think of it.
Think of shit?
Then know it for a few days and forget it, then, like, think of it again.
You know what stuff I really enjoyed and retained almost absolutely none of it was science.
Oh.
Science, man. I fucking love science, social studies, and English. Those are, like, my favorite fucking things. And I can't remember any of that shit. Like, I remember words like mitochondria. You know what that is?
No.
You don't know? They didn't fucking teach you the mitochondria? I think I learned about that shit in like 3rd grade. The cell wall or some shit. What is the mitochondria? The powerhouse of the cell. I remember at 30 school, fucking the science teacher, they had this technology back then. I don't know if they still got it anymore, but it was like a battery or some kind of external power source that was hooked up to your vehicle that created like an electronic current through the car. And it would be like a rain repellent, right? So the science teacher had us all come outside and like fucking Miss Fazio and touch her fucking car, right? And it made your hand like vibrate and shit. And then someone said, dude, we're in like fucking 3rd or 4th grade. Someone said, I'm about to bust a window on this shit. Or something like that. I'm about to stab the tire or bust the fucking window. And I remember the look on her face like she thought she just fucked up. Shit, I remember one time when I was in rehab. And we had to wear the drunk glasses. Did you guys ever have? You had to wear drunk glasses, didn't you?
Yeah, it was at some like thing, and we had to get in some like thing and pedal it around with having the drunk glasses and like the high glasses on.
Yeah. Oh, they have high glasses too?
Like what it looks like when you're high.
Really? What does that look like?
I don't know. It looks like kind of.
It wasn't different than the drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I still did good on them. I did a straight line.
Because your eyes are so fucked up that it was probably looked regular to you. Because you didn't have your glasses on, did you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so you put them shits on and you were like, probably like, oh, quite the improvement. I'm sorry. I had to do that.
It's okay.
I like seeing you with your glasses on. You look like an astute gentleman. Oh, so in rehab, fucking, we had to do the drunk glasses. And we had to do it with a remote control car, right? So all of us bad fucking kids, because it was teen rehab. It was like for fucking 14 to 20. No, I don't think 20.
I don't think they would do 20.
Nah, it might have been like 14 to 18. No, I don't know, man. I'm not sure because I was 16, 17. I was 17, 18. I don't fucking know. If I really sat down and thought about it, I could pinpoint down exactly how old I was then. Well, it was a year after my case, so it was 04, so I graduated. So I was like 17, so it was close. I might have been 18 in the motherfucker. I don't know, man. It might have been up to 21. I can't fucking remember. Anyway, the point is, we had to drive the fucking remote control car, right?
Yeah.
So it's all of us young kids out there. We're young, between the ages of all of this. We're all in trouble for being under the influence of drugs or drug possession or whatever the fucking case. And this is all sentence like from court, you know. This is court ordered fucking rehab for our age group. And so we're all out there, everyone's talking shit. So I get the things, and I had to be the cool guy, of course. In the end, I was like, fucking, I ran that shit. And the lady said, do you know what the lady said to me?
What?
At the end, she goes, she was real disappointed too. She goes, I can't believe how different of a person you are from when you first came here. Because when I first came there, I was like shy and shit because I didn't fucking know. But then once I got to know everybody, and then new people would come, and then other people would graduate and shit. We'd have to clap for them when they finished their program, and fucking. But we were all in it together anyway. So by the end of my program, you know, people had been through. I was like been there the longest, and fucking knew everybody, and we were laughing and shit. And I was, and the lady was real disappointed. I started smoking cigarettes. Oh. Yeah. This kid, Pat, I remember he told a story that his dad fucking shot himself in the backyard. And I always felt bad for him, you know, because he was a real nice dude. And we were sitting outside and the fucking class was running late. And he's like, you want a cigarette? And I was like, I don't even smoke. And he's like, oh, you don't smoke at all? I was like, nah, I don't, not fucking, since I had to stop smoking fucking weed, nope. And he was like, yo, you'll feel like you smoked a blunt if you smoked this cigarette right now. And I was like, let me get that. Yeah, fucking smoke one of them Native American joints from the reservation, boy. Menthol. I was fucked up when I walked in there. They were like, she's like, I should send you to piss right now. I was like, you can send me to piss if you want to. I'm high on that nicotine. And then it started a long smoking for 18 fucking years or something like that. So don't fucking smoke, right?
How'd you get it through if you guys were in a rehab?
This is just cigarettes.
Oh. So you could, like, smoke cigarettes in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. You could smoke cigarettes. We were all smoking out front.
Oh.
So she was disappointed in me. But anyway, I drove the fucking little remote control car under her car. And she fucking I drive it under there. And I didn't know it was her car, the counselor. I just drove it under the car that was there. One of the cars in the parking lot. She goes, oh, that's my car. And then she goes, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, no. Now, come on. Shut the fuck up. Everyone's always so worried. Gonna come back. We're all gonna come back here. That shit was beat. Rehab was fucking beat. All the whole time in rehab, all I tried to do was figure out how I could do drugs. What are you gonna do? And what do you think about drugs? They're
bad for you, and the best way to get off them is don't do them.
You always say don't do them. It's not to get on them. The best way to get off drugs is to not get on them. You're a fucking goofball, man. But you want to fucking throw them things?
No.
You're looking across this table like you want to fucking hop up.
I do.
I love you.
Love you too.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
You've been on a good streak lately. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I think a lot of people are proud of you. You just need to fucking hit them books. You got to stop counting yourself out. Seen them new 23s?
Mm-mm.
You didn't see them all stacked up in the house? The dude was on point. He said, yo, what do you think about 23s? I said, oh, I don't know about them. I ain't seen them. And he said, they're out. So I fucking ordered some. We got them new 23s in. So then I got to call my old source and we'll get about 20,000 dropped off. You remember when I got them fucking, the 16s and the 16Cs dropped off of about fucking 20,000 of each? You don't remember that?
No.
It was after all the blue top shit, and then they said they were going to stop making them, so I fucking...
Oh, yeah, I did see them.
When they stacked it up outside the house. I still got it.
So they still make them? Well...
Yeah, I mean, shit, they came out with the 23, so my source was incorrect.
They look different.
They do. They always change them for some reason or the other. It was due, man. Dude, it has been a long time. So what's that? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 7 fucking years. I mean, that's one of the longer gaps in between labels. Because what was it? So 16, before that was what? We're 08, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, well, no. I mean, that was kind of the last one, too. No, 13s. What the fuck am I thinking? 13s. So... Usually it's 3 or 4 years, so this is a pretty big gap. You don't give 2 fucks, do you? I could see the level of disinterest on your face about label talk.
No, my back just hurts.
Why does your back hurt, dude? You're 12. What the fuck are you talking about? How many jobs did you do today?
I mowed the lawn.
You lean up. We can't hear you. I don't want to be editing this all night because you're like, oh, blah, blah.
I mowed the lawn.
You did mow the lawn. You did a good job, too.
I know I did.
It looks crisp.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to use that fucking lawnmower.
It's so easy. You pull that
pull
up.
This up, start it up, fire it up right here. Ready?
Mm-hmm. You have to hold it.
I don't want no problems.
Mm-hmm. And I also had to fill the gas in the weed eater.
You put the gas in the weed eater. We got to fill up your little tank. Is it getting low?
No, I just filled it earlier.
The fucking gas tank, bro.
Oh.
You still keep looking at the weed eater like I'm talking about the...
No, it's like maybe this.
Oh my God. The one up there. Is it?
I know. It's like that. I looked. And that one's like this.
I'm sorry that guy was breaking your fucking balls on the internet.
Oh yeah.
I'll go. We got people on it. We got some heavy hitters in your corner, so no one will fucking fuck with you.
Yeah.
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 Tell me a story.
What? I don't know what.
Tell everyone a story.
I don't know what to tell.
Come on.
I don't know anything.
You don't got no stories. You're always out in the streets. You got no stories for me.
No.
Try to keep your business close to the chest.
Mm-hmm.
You messing with any of them little hood rat girls around the streets? I see you got your eye on homegirl across the street though.
No, I don't.
You fucking lying.
No.
Why you got the serious face on?
What?
Yo, you put your face on. Yeah, you do.
Who?
Billy's fucking sister.
No.
You're lying.
No. She's like 13, 14 years older than me.
It's funny that you know exactly how much years older than you she is.
I don't know. I just like said that.
He said, I don't know. I think you're right. That's probably about right.
What?
That's the age gap.
Oh.
It's just weird. Every time she pulls up.
Because I was in his house.
You were in our house, and then next thing you know, you're like, oh, I'm about to be out.
No, because I texted him, and I said, want to play outside. And then we went outside, and then she pulled in.
You are so fucking full of shit.
When we were inside of his house, and then she came. And then...
You're lying.
I'm not.
You just remember it differently. Every time she pulls up, you end up over there.
I'm always out, because I'm always outside.
I don't know, man. I've seen you go out there just because.
I'm always outside.
Why are you shy about it? I don't give a fuck.
I'm not.
I don't care.
I'm
You
just
should go
saying.
lay the fucking Mac down.
Shut up.
You should. It's like, yo, what's the deal? Just be
No.
like, yo, you know what I mean?
No.
Why?
Because.
What? I'm being for real.
And I'm being for real. Why?
Cause why not?
Because we're not.
Just be like, yo, I see you drinking that Patron when you pull up. Oh, it's Friday. She's probably gonna pull up drunk any minute now, having a couple of drinks.
He's at his brother's house, so.
Oh, is that where you went at?
Mm-hmm.
Billy boy. He don't listen to the podcast, does he?
I don't think so. No. He never checks the page out.
Of course he doesn't. He was trying to talk you into stealing a fucking mop from me.
Yeah. We were outside and he said, do you think your dad would notice if you took a mop? I said, yeah.
The reality is I probably wouldn't. But once I found out that you were fucking grimy about it, I would be pissed. Because, you know, all you gotta do is ask.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I want to use one though.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm not that good.
What?
I don't feel like I'm
How
that
the fuck
good.
you think you get good with it? By not using it? Oh,
No,
no,
like,
pretty good. I'm
I
not
don't-
good
I don't
either,
think
but I
I'm-
don't give a fuck.
I don't think I'm good at it, like, at all. Like,
You just gotta, because you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
no,
bro.
like, not with the mop, but, like, I don't think I'm good at tags.
You gotta, what am I talking fucking Hebrew? You gotta do it. You can't just be sitting around and say, oh, I'm no good at it, so I'm not gonna do it.
I
But
still
I'm
do
no-
it, but, like, it's not with the mop.
Because you don't listen. You gotta write that tag 1,000 times. That's just your homework.
Yeah.
Think I'm lying? Think I'm lying to you?
I'll do it tonight.
1,000.
I'll do it.
All the same size. I don't want little ones. I don't want you trying to cram 1,000 on one sheet of paper. I want you to.
Use 1,000 sheets of paper.
No.
Or 1,000 labels.
No, man. You fucking waste not, want not. You need to take a piece of paper, write it a certain amount of times across, see how many rows you can get, and then just do it, you know. See how many you can get on a page. If you can get 50 on a page, I'm going to need 20 pages of that
What if I can get 20? I mean, what if I can get 1,000 on the one page?
I don't want to see that. That's why they don't, no one gives a fuck about that little shit. That little tiny little shit. The fuck is that? The fuck you tagging with that little shit? A fucking
Pause.
dollhouse? Pause. But no, man, we gotta fucking do it. I don't know. When have I ever told you no?
I don't know.
Never. Really. Unless it's fucking dangerous or stupid. And by stupid, I don't mean like, that's a stupid idea. Like, dude, you're fucking gonna lose an eye. I don't recommend it. You know, these motherfuckers across the street were trying to have Bone go to fucking Dollar General.
For what?
Her and the other one.
For what?
Because the one didn't want to walk. The mother.
She never walks.
How far is fucking Dollar General? That's a fucking troop, right? For a fucking 10-year-old?
Oh, yeah.
On Friday night at 8 o'clock? What are you fucking out of your mind?
Crossing one of the busiest streets here.
The top one.
Yeah.
Fucking Main Street. Fucking, what is it? 3 lanes on each side?
I think, yeah.
Well,
3.
at intersections, it's 6 lanes deep because of the turning lanes and then 2 fucking straight lanes.
But it is pretty far. It's like...
So at any intersection where you have to cross, it's fucking 6 lanes. That's fucking crazy. We told her nah. So they ended up going around a corner.
Even for me, it's scary crossing.
It's fucking dangerous, dude. People, I worry about you. I don't want you going over there either, man. Motherfuckers are crazy. You know what I mean? Because people just don't give a fuck. They just like do dumb shit. Like I swear to God, man. Like Alyssa's fucking generation, these kids that are driving now, they just like want to drive fast everywhere. And I just don't remember that. I mean, maybe we all drove fast, but I don't remember driving mad stupid. I mean, I hit that homeless guy the one time, but that was a fucking accident. I wasn't really being reckless. Why you laugh?
I'm sure you weren't paying attention.
Well,
how do you miss a homeless guy?
I shouldn't really say that he's homeless because I don't know that, but he just looked like it.
Oh.
What happened was, did I tell you this already? I told you it.
A bunch of times.
Really? Yeah, I'm old, man. I'm an old dad. That's what we do. So I don't know if I told you guys this. So one time I was on probation. Well, of course I was on probation. Everyone knows that. And I was out of county where I shouldn't have been. And I was getting off the expressway and I was making a right. And as I crept up to make the right on red at the exit, I was looking left at the traffic coming from the left because I fucking couldn't see. It's obstructed by the bridge and shit. So you're like inching your way out. So I seen a guy and I thought, I don't know. I mean, I was in the wrong. I thought he was going to stop there and wait for me to make the fucking turn. So I seen him and I was like, I didn't think he was walking. I didn't think he was gonna go. The next thing you know, boom, boom, and he fucking up on the hood, just a little bit, like half on the boom, boom. I reach in my pocket. First thing I think, I'm gonna give this guy $50 to not call the fucking police on me. He said, "Whoa, whoa," and then just fucking kept walking.
Did he not take the $50?
Nah, I didn't even have a chance. That's all he said was, "Whoa, whoa."
And then walked away.
I was more scared than he was. I almost think, I don't know. No, because who the fuck would do that? But he didn't look phased by the shit. He looked more inconvenienced, you know? But I hit him. He was hit. Not hard, but he came, both his feet, I'm assuming, were off the ground. Like he kind of, you know, like, kind of sweeped them.
Whoa.
And then that was it. And then I was like, yes, I didn't have to give him $50.
Was there damage on the car?
Nah, that was my 94 fucking Cavalier. 94? Yeah, I think it was 94. I don't think it was 95. I think 95 was the new body style. I think. You don't know shit about Cavaliers, do you? Nah.
Mm-mm.
I think it was it was a 90. Oh, yeah, because my fucking Camaro was a 94 as well. Damn, I missed that fucking car.
Why don't you get it again?
I would love to. I was looking on fucking eBay Motors for that shit.
How much are they?
Any decent one, the motherfuckers want $18,000 for the shit.
What kind of Facebook Marketplace? There's like ones for $7,000, $5,000.
That's probably more. Dude, I can't spend no fucking $5,000.
It's on a car that you loved.
Yeah. What do you think your mama would say?
She would say she wouldn't ride in it, but she would eventually ride in it.
I did love that shit. I had a lot of fucking fun in that shit. It was really nice. And it was just he just painted it. Too, right before like the summer before he painted it and took it off the road. And then when I bought it, it was I don't even think he had driven it an entire season so it was all debadged and fucking white, like the whitest white you could fucking get. The shit was crisp with the black roof. Shit was fucking dope. LS1, fucking Z28, fucking suspension was crazy. Grandpa Steve was like, dude, suspension in this car is fucking ridiculous. He said, you could corner in this like you have no idea. He said, you know the suggested speed on cornering where it says whatever? He said, double that. You'll be able to do that no problem. I was like, oh shit. So, but I didn't have a lot of fun with it, like as I would have later on, because I was scared, you know. I didn't want to fuck up, and just I was on probation and all kinds of shit. So,
how long did you have it?
2 or 3 seasons, I think.
So not long.
Nah, not very long. And what happened was, it kept fucking every so often, and they couldn't figure it out. It would just start blowing fucking smoke. There was an oil leak somewhere. I don't know where. There was a leak of something, and it would leak onto the fucking exhaust. It would smoke the whole inside of the car up, blow smoke out of the back. It was crazy.
Did it smell bad?
Yeah, real bad. And then it would go away, and then it wouldn't do it for weeks, a month, and then then you're just driving, and you don't even notice at first. It like is you can see it in the car. You're like, what the fuck is this shit? And then then the whole fucking interior is full of smoke, and then it goes away. But it was fucked up. So I knew something was wrong. So I got it for $2,500, and I sold it for $2,750. So I drove it for a couple.
$250.
Made $250 on it. That's not bad for driving it a couple years, right? What?
I don't think that's.
What?
I think you could have made an extra 1,000 maybe.
No, dude. No. And this was around the time when no one gave a fuck. Like now, I mean, shit, it was like 11 years. Like, think of a car right now that's 11 years old. The Challenger. When did I get that? I got that in 2009. Well, that's like more like 15 years old now. It was a 2010. So it was 14 years old, right? Who gives a fuck about the first generation Challenger V6?
Everybody wants the newer ones.
You want a Hellcat, whatever, you know what I mean? Like no one, and it's like old. It's like for the original ones, you don't even barely, I mean, you see them around sometimes. But so at this time, that shit was like, it was just old enough where it was like no one gave a fuck. Where they were, you know, people were like done with that. They had the fucking the new body style had already come and gone. No one really gave a fuck about them at that point when I was selling it. So it wasn't like, so to make anything and not get less than what I paid was like fucking tits. And then I got fucking Aunt Donna handed me fucking $2,700 in cash, and that started off my fucking having a big stack of money. Then I turned that shit into 10 G's and walked around with it in my pocket at all times like a fucking idiot. Thinking I was the man.
You sound like someone I know.
I know who you're talking about too. Except for he does that shit with $100. I was out at the bar fucking drunk, fucking pulling out this big knot of fucking cash like I was somebody. What a stupid idiot. Now I don't have cash fucking barely ever. Keep like a $2 $10 bills. Maybe.
Did people look at you when you just pull it out?
Yeah. Well, I also had 2 pockets.
Oh.
I would have, they called it the potato. You know the little things that you put over your foot when you're trying on shoes? Like they're like little stockings almost.
Oh, yeah.
I took one of those one day.
Oh, didn't you say you put all your money in that?
I put the money in that, the fucking knot. So it was like, because I didn't like the way the rubber band like fucked all the money up. So it was fucking, eventually I had a rubber band, but it wasn't a rubber band. It was a rubber band, but it was wider. So it didn't really like strangle the bills up. Anyways, that's stupid and it doesn't matter. And I used a hair tie for a long time too.
Oh.
But I had that shit and it looked like a potato in my pocket because it was like a couple thousand in hundreds, a couple thousand in 50s, and then all the rest was 20s, and it smelled like pizza dough because I was working at the pizzeria. So that shit was like I got a lot of it when I was working at the pizzeria. So I had this in my pocket all the fucking time. So it smelled nasty.
Why don't you like leave it at home?
Why? Because you can't flex on nobody with the not at home. No one cares how much money you got at home. But so I have 2 pockets. I had the left pocket money and then the right pocket money. And fucking the left pocket, I would have like two. I don't know. I don't even know how much. A couple $100 in small bills and shit. And fucking Mike Dude knew. Like when I didn't want people to know, I went to the left pocket and pulled out the fucking couple 20s and shit. But when we were at the bar and I was posted up at the bar, I fucking pull out the fucking big shit and fucking fan it all out just to pull a 20 out of the middle and shit. Super fucking stupid and gaudy. That was when I thought I had something to prove to everybody. You know, that's never the case. If I would have took that big fucking stupid knot and just bought fucking Amazon at the time, bought a fucking ton of shares of Amazon, we'd have a different life right now. But you see, that's why I'm getting you into fucking stock and trying to fucking make the right choices and shit and put your money and invest young, dude. If I knew at your age what I know now, because I know you ain't trying to hear this shit, a lot of it, like, yeah, whatever, dad, old ass bitch. But if you can just take what I did wrong and fucking try not to do that, that's why I'm on you about a lot of shit. It's not because I want to be a dickhead, because I think I try to be fair with you. It's just because I want you to do good, and I don't want you to be a fucking piece of shit out in the streets like me. You know, I don't want you to have to fucking sell drugs and shit, because I didn't have to be a drug dealer. You know what I mean? I didn't have to fucking, I didn't have to do any of that shit. What the fuck was that?
I was going like this.
You're getting tired. You're getting tired of this conversation. We've been going for a minute. We'll probably wrap it up in a minute. Everyone's probably going, what the fuck? But, you know, fucking Grandma and Grandpa Steve and everyone, you know, I didn't have, you know this, I didn't have like a fucking hard life. You know, I always describe my life as we lived in the hood and it was fucking gutter and we didn't have a lot of money, but there was never a shortage of love. You know what I mean? Like, you know how grandma is and you know how everybody is, you know, we got a tight family and everyone cares about each other and fucking takes care of one another and shit. So like a lot of the people I know didn't have that, you know what I mean? I got lucky that I had that, even though as soon as I walked out of the house, it was fucking, we're in the trenches. We're in the fucking ghetto. It's difficult for a cracker in the hood in the fucking 90s. But we got out of the hood and I stabbed all them people, you know? We are out of the hood and I decided I wanted to be fucking Joe Cool, drug dealer. Like, I didn't have to do any of that shit. I could have just been fucking normal. You know, I went back to the neighborhood. I was taking all that $10,000 fucking dollars in cash and going back to the neighborhood to party in the neighborhood when I could have just been out fucking that way in the country fucking minding my own business, working on music and fucking investing in myself and in my future. But instead I didn't. I fucked that all up, and I didn't have to do all that. You know, I wasn't forced to do anything like that. I just wanted to. So that's what I'm trying to instill in you, is that like, you can always fucking come to me and we can always figure everything out. You know, we're figuring out your thing right now. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get you all back together and fucking get you all right. You know, we can always figure everything out. But when you fuck up, a lot of times it's hard to get back out of that. You know, every time I fucked up, I caused our family a lot of fucking pain and a lot of bullshit and a lot of time out of their lives and out of my life. So I don't ever want you to think that I'm when I have to be difficult with you and hard on you, it's not because I just feel like being difficult to you. I just want you to be a good dude. And I want you to care for your friends and your family and take care of the animals and care for them and care for people who can't care for themselves and help them, you know, because that's how I was brought up. And I think that's why we had all friends living with me all the fucking time. And, you know, our place was like a safe place. And it is so much so that it drew people in and they made it their safe place, you know?
I have a question.
What's up?
What made you stop, like, rapping and stuff?
I stopped doing drugs.
And you just have a lot to rap for? Like,
I used to, and that's a terrible thing to say, but I stopped smoking blunts. When I would smoke that marijuana, boy, I could come up with some shit. And I'm not saying I can't, but I lost the spark. I lost the passion. It's still there. I still feel it. You still see me. You see me fucking when I make beats up in your room and shit. Fucking, or play the old ones and shit. Like, it's still there. But
you don't really.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. That was probably the second worst thing I ever did. Was
Stop that.
Yeah, is let the spark go. You know, when I should have been trying to find it. I should have been trying to find it when it was fizzling. I shouldn't have let it just go and fade. Fuck, I think the last song I made was 2014 I put on the Bandcamp. New one, The Government Lies. That one.
When did you make the I Got a Problem one?
I made that in like 2004. No, 2003, 02 maybe.
Oh.
I just posted it a couple years ago on my, I think on my 14 years sober. I made that a long fucking time ago. There's all kinds of little references, and like if you listen to that song, it's deep. You know, and I know a lot of people. I could just go look at the page and see like, didn't nobody go listen to that shit? But that's hold on one second. Look. That's the original sheet.
This is what it was gonna be.
That was the song. That's the song. That's the original lyrics. I ripped them out of the book that it was in and gave it to your mama fucking when we first met. Because she said she liked the joint. Isn't that cool? That's old as fuck, dude. That paper right there is all fucking older than you and your sister put together. It is. This shit's old as shit. You don't give a fuck. Go do your fucking 1,000 tags. Isn't that crazy, though? Start song with hook. See, I got all the notes and shit on it. You see me crossing out shit. Fucking, I used to write life on the top of every page.
Why?
Because I thought that was my life.
Mm.
And I wanted that to be my whole life.
Mm.
Call your earthbound angel. Let me tell you what to say. That shit was fucking fire, son. I'll never tell you that you're way too fat to have bad skin. Never send you to the same age group that your dad's in. So you're in the mad spin. You feel better in the morning. I'll never let you die, but death comes with no warning. Won't leave the city you were born in, and I'll never break your heart. I'll never lead you to the end until you go back to the start. I won't let you fall apart. I won't let you fall away. That's son. This shit was... Go listen to the Problem song on kyleconway.bandcamp.com if you want to. And I wrote that song while in active addiction and alcoholism.
I read the description. $10 mic, and you wrote it when you were...
I was fucked up. I wrote it. I wrote shit, like, it took me a long time to write shit. Because I would write, and then I would... If I got to a part where I was like, I don't know what to do next, I would just go to the next verse. I'd just turn the page, go back, work on another thing. And then I'd have better luck with that. And then I'd jump around. So sometimes, because I just wanted everything to be exactly what I wanted it, I had a certain way everything I wanted it to be.
You told me that about the beats, like you would, if you couldn't figure out what you were going to do, you would stop it, save it, and then go work on another.
Go work on a different one. Because I always felt like if you forced anything, like it just wasn't going to be. I always wanted every song I made to be exactly what I wanted it to be. Does that make sense?
Kinda.
I didn't want to just make shit just for the sake of making it. Just because, let's just make some fucking jolts tonight, But I always wanted it to be the song that I had in my head, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Like a reference to it?
No, like whatever I was envisioning, whatever I was imagining when I heard the beat, I was like, I want that. I want it to be that. And if I force it just because I like this beat and I want to write to it, then it wasn't going to be right. Does that make sense?
Kinda.
You know what I mean? Like it had to be, it couldn't be rushed. It couldn't be forced. It just had to be, it had to just happen. And dude, you've seen you see the list of songs. I made a lot of fucking music. And it was all like very special to me. And it still is. It's fucking sad. It's a sad, sad thing.
Why in like the rap category you have like the rap beats? Why are they like kind of beats that you can't rap to?
Who can't rap to?
Billy's bass sound like it. You can't rap to it.
Billy's bass beat? Mm-hmm. Depends on how early on. Like if I was making beats, and it depends on what the beat was, and I was just still learning how to make shit, but I saved everything. Like you see that there's some shit where there's like two little sounds. I saved everything because I always thought like, I can revisit that. And then you could see, like, then you'll put on something I made and you're like, damn, this shit fucking hits, boy.
I spent like 45 minutes one time just like scrolling through my files of like your FL Studio thing. Yeah. And trying to see which one's the oldest. And I saw one from like 2003 or like 2002.
That was probably the one that's like, because I didn't know how to do shit. I progressively got better with everything, and you could hear it. So then when I got this mic set up, right, I could make the music sound better with this mic and shit, and make it sound better than that $10 mic. But then there was a mad flavor in the old music with like sound effects and like audio effects and shit that I didn't do with the new mic. So when you listen to like Antitrust Mixtape, it's all like clear. It's like clear sounding, but there's not a whole extra lot of shit going on. But if you listen to all the old shit, you never really listened to a lot of the old shit, have you?
You'd be surprised.
Where you get the old shit from?
I don't listen. I can't like listen to some of the old ones But I remember I took a CD from the car one time.
You took a CD from the car?
And put it in like the CD player and plugged it in and listened to one.
Damn, you the fucking goat.
I forgot one though.
I'll give you the whole library if you want it. I'll give you everything. There's all kinds of shit. I got Mark Wolf freestyles talking about sucking dick. For real. Son. I got all kinds of crazy shit. All right, you ready to wrap this up?
Sure.
Fucking live PD night. And now I got a whole extra audio track to fucking edit. Why, you about to start rapping?
No.
That's how you guys rap these days.
I don't listen to like the new.
You fucking
rap.
lying.
I listen to like one's kind of like a new rap, but like not like that type. Like,
You fucking lie. What kind of rap do I listen to if it's new music?
emo.
Like real sad bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you right. Family Pat.
Or then there's I want a Ferrari.
I want a Ferrari.
Stop before you get a copyright strike.
You right, motherfucker. That's a good song though. Riff Raff is so underrated, dude. You're crazy.
It depends what songs.
Bullshit. Yo, if you listen to any Riff Raff, I don't give a fuck what it is. Listen to the shit he's saying. I love all that shit. I think there needs to be more Riff Raff. Everyone takes themselves too fucking seriously. I wish, like how I always said, did you ever hear me say that Family Pet makes the music that I wish I could have made back then?
I think.
Particularly a couple songs like Black Mass, Another Life or whatever the fuck it's called, and what's the other joint? Bad Mood, Bad Year, and all them joints. Like those are, I like those a lot. Like Bad Mood, Bad Year, I could listen to that for the rest of my life. I think and be okay with listening to that. But that song right there is like a song that I wish I could have made back when I was making music, because I wanted to do all kind of shit like that. Because I liked fucking screaming music, and I was essentially a metalhead. Well, what they would call new metal. It was my genre. I didn't really listen to a whole lot of rap. Cause I fucking DMX, Eminem, the Locks, like the basics, and I didn't really go beyond those things, and so I still had like these roots in rock and roll and shit. But
I remember you made one. I forgot what it was called. It was like a screaming one.
What? Oh, the Broken Side cover?
I think. Yeah. That one.
I just did that because I fucking had met them and was talking with them guys, and I was trying to fucking get in there. And then I ended up getting into a verbal altercation with their drummer and telling him to go fuck himself. So that kind of fucked that all up. But look at them bitch ass motherfuckers now. The dude fucking gave me his phone number, said, holler at me, whatever. Let's do this. Let's make these songs. So I'm trying to make the music with Broken Side and their people. I'm like, yo, what's the deal? Da da da. Yo, I'm trying to see what you're thinking about this. I'm about to email you these beats or whatever. And I ain't hear from him. So I waited a couple of days, and I was like, yo, just want to see if everything's good, if we still on, it's been days. It wasn't like I did that in 20 fucking minutes. And he's like, yo, I'm with my family, dog. Need to respect that. And I was like, fuck you, dog. You told me to get a hold of you, bitch. Fuck you. Anyway, so that's how that went. He was from Denver. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you for coming and sitting with me, Ronald.
You're welcome.
Ronald McDonald. Ron.E. Fucking tell everyone what your motherfucking Instagram name is.
Official.Ron.E.
No. How the fuck you gonna say it ain't official.Ron.E?
It is.
It's official Ron.E. Is it or not?
Yeah.
How the fuck I know your shit better than you know your shit? So what's your tag name? What's your name?
Ron.E.
Ron.E?
But without the dot.
You could put the dot. If you had to put a number after it because someone beefed with you, what number would it be?
I would not put a number.
You say fuck you? You say come work it out with my dad?
I'd say come work it out with me.
What? What if he's like 42 years old and he's a veteran and he's got fucking 3 bodies?
I don't know.
What if he watched someone burn to death in Afghanistan
if he was
in a cage?
If he was a veteran, then I would let him have it.
What if he's had
But if it was just
what if
some
he's had
tool?
it since fucking 1993? What if he'd been Ron.E. since then?
If he was a veteran? Or just like a
give
random?
a fuck if he was a man with a leather jacket on.
My dad held that name for me for a while.
Fuck that.
Longer than 1983.
You got fucking back, dog. We'll have fucking Ola in the back go fucking stomp him out in the streets. All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. All right. Tell everybody your piece.
Bye.
What?
Bye, everybody.
You got any shout outs that you want to make?
Brodar, Atomico, Machine Studio, and yeah.
Bus is nasty.
Mm-hmm.
You look at his shit,
Mm-hmm.
fucking nasty. Does that crazy bevel, fucking perspective. That man with perspective on shit is fucking, son. You go do a deep dive on that.
How did he get like those clear priority labels?
Oh, but that's what they do, boy.
And then they do.
Get your shit up and we'll get you something made.
Mm-hmm.
Get that hand style so we could get it printed. What, I got to commission one of the guys like, yo, something. We're going to see if Gasp is going to hook it up, then do it in fucking Procreate and then send it, and then we'll get you on the fucking clear holographic fucking priority sticker.
I don't have Procreate.
All right, man. I love you, Bubba.
Love you too.
All right, everybody. Love you guys, man. Shout out everybody. Always. Peace.
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 Bleh.